Hey, so let's show you how this works. There's a couple of pieces of software, obviously, that come with your RM mixer. First of all, the mixer software, which we know as UC Surface, and it's available for your computer, desktop, laptop, and your iOS device, your iPad. You're going to be using it with that. Capture is it's a capture software. It's a recording software that comes again for free with the RM mixer. I recommend going to the website, going to personas.com, and downloading the latest version of both of these softwares. You may not have the most current version with your mixer, and at the same time, you can ensure that your mixer has the latest firmware update as well. Never a bad idea. Now here's how this works, and it works brilliantly. And one of the things about Capture for recording is that it makes it a whole lot easier for you in that it takes all the labeling that you've already done of the channels and puts them in the recorder as well, and stamps the files that you're going to generate, the WAV files, which are broadcast WAV files. They have timestamps on them. And when you load up Capture, let's say we start out with a new session here, and you'll name your session. I'll call this one Demo 2. It will put it in a root directory that will default in your documents folder, or you can navigate to a new directory that you can make up on an external hard drive or anything like that. And once you've done that, you hit OK. And there it is. All the tracks are armed right now. Again, with the new recording project, it will default that way. If you're only recording, say, 8 tracks, turn them all off and then just light up the tracks that you will be recording. Just like that. Pretty straightforward. Now we can go over to the iPad, which you see on your screen as well. It's being captured, and using the latest version of UC Surface here, you'll see in the top right hand side 4 buttons. The settings, gear wheel at the top, graphic EQ, FX, scene, and that logo is the logo for Capture, and that's the last one there. And if you tap that logo, you'll see the remote control for the application will light up there. And with that, of course, you can operate the recorder, and you can just start recording. And I'm going to do it with the iPad, and you'll see it start off on the computer just by hitting the record button. And there we are. Right now I have no microphones or anything plugged in. That's why you don't see anything, but it's recording. When you're done, you'll see a red button with a padlock icon on it. This is a little fail-safe so that nobody can accidentally stop it recording. So it's a 2-part stop. You hit that unlocks it, and then you hit the stop button. The cursor will stop right there. So this, for instance, if you're stopping the recording at the end of the first set, then you can resume the recording just by hitting the red record button again when the second set begins. Just like that. Current position timer, all that information is duplicated on your iPad. Stop. That's it. I wish I could tell you it was more complicated than that. There's some, little nuances in terms of setting record levels. Obviously, you set record levels with the input trims on each channel. I'm sure you've got that figured out, or you will get it figured out. It's not that difficult. Once those input trims are set, you leave them because you don't want to be monkeying around with the record levels. Everything that you need to do in terms of your live mix, the faders, what have you, are going to happen after those input trims are done. You can, of course, turn off capture and go back, turn off the capture button. It will obviously keep recording and attend to other things and go back and check in on status there. Metering. It's nice to situate your laptop so that you can kind of see what's going on metering wise. You'll see in capture that when you're looking at the view of the wave files, the metering is at the bottom here. Fine when you're up close, but at a distance, kind of tough to see what's going on. Go up here to the top, immediately to the right of the clock, and you'll see this switch here. Click on it, and that will give you full view of the meters. They become bake as a result, and easier to see from across the room. If you're really a stickler for these things, you could hook up a really large monitor to your laptop and view them that way. I don't think it's necessary. Once you get your input levels set up, you're set up. Okay, hope that was helpful to you. Any other questions? Email me at brownbagmusic@gmail.com. This is Tony, calling it a day.